All right, the next matter is State versus Isaiah Curvin, 24 TR 17. There's a name of Isaiah Curvin on the screen. Please turn on your monitor.
I'm here.
Mr. Curvin, is the headgear you're wearing a religious item?
It's a cap. I'm outside. It was snowing out here. I'm in Oklahoma City. I'll take it off in a second. That's why I got my jackets on. Yeah, it's kind of cold outside. No problem.
All right. This is your first appearance. We were scheduled for an earlier date. Mr. Curvin did not appear at that time. A 30-day suspension letter was ordered to be sent. Mr. Curvin apparently contacted the clerk's office following at some point in intervening and requested hearing. So we're here today for first appearance. Mr. Curvin, you are charged with driving without a valid driver's license or no DL. That is a Class B non-person misdemeanor. A B misdemeanor is punishable up to 6 months in the county jail and a fine not to exceed $1,000. Not saying that's what the penalty will be. It's just what the maximum available under Kansas law. You have the right to a trial if you are subject to a jail sentence, or if that's a possibility, then if you wish to have an attorney but could not afford one, you could apply to the court. If you met the financial guidelines, then I would appoint an attorney to represent you. However, if a person is not facing a jail sentence, then they're not entitled to court-appointed counsel.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into the wild saga of a Kansas sovereign citizen who's managed to tangle himself in legal knots. First, off he requested an in-person jury trial. Over Zoom, while sitting in Texas. Yeah, not how that works. Jury trials are almost always in person. But wait, it gets better. While driving through Kansas to attend that trial, he reportedly picked up yet another traffic ticket. You can't make this stuff up. Let's break it all down.
Do you understand your rights, sir?
I do. Yes, sir.
In a moment, I'm going to ask how you wish to proceed in regards to a plea. Right now, do you have a plan in regards to an attorney? Are you hiring an attorney, asking the court to appoint, representing yourself?
Represent myself, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Curvin, you looks like you're 33 years old. So absent some other compelling reason, you'd be able to represent yourself. If you wish to, I'm going to ask what your plea is. If you wish to have a trial, if you wish to, I don't know if you qualify for a diversion, if you wish to try to get the case resolved either through counsel or yourself with the county attorney's office, any of those things, then your plea should be not guilty. If you choose to plead guilty, then we would proceed to sentencing. I would hear from both parties in a pronounced sentence. If you plead no contest, that is then if the state were to present what we refer to as a proffer, a person who's pleading no contest are not challenging the charge, but they're not pleading guilty per se. If there's a proffer that supports the facts that would result in a guilty verdict, then that person would be found guilty and we'd proceed to sentencing in the same manner as I described before. With those things in mind, how do you wish to plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Are we on the record?
Yes.
Well, on the record before I make a plea, I'd like to simply state that I do not understand the nature and cause of the action in regard of the elements of my personal jurisdiction, the venue, and the nature cause of action until the prosecution has properly alleged them for me, and therefore I'm not able to enter a plea until then. I'd like to know if it's going to be if I'm going to be tried under common law, or is it going to be under maritime law?
He's looking at possible jail time. He qualifies for a court-appointed attorney, but whether he's smart enough to actually use that help, that's a whole different story. Instead, he's chosen to represent himself, which honestly tells you everything you need to know. But hey, don't just take my word for it. You'll hear it straight from him in just a moment.
Can you speak up a little bit? It's difficult to hear you.
I got my headphones on. Did you hear what I said, or just what part did you need to
I heard
repeat
part of
for you?
what you said, so
Okay. I was saying, for the record, I did not simply understand nature and cause of action being brought against me, with regards of the elements of our persona jurisdiction, and also the nature cause of action until the jurisdiction, the prosecution has, let me know what they're going to try me underneath, so I can let you know what I'm going to make my plea. I'm not really sure if it's under common law or is it maritime amity law. So I can know how to defend myself, and then I can enter my plea.
all right. Have you filed a motion for discovery in this case?
I filed in my I put a special appearance in affidavit in about a week ago.
Well, there's something that's listed as correspondence in the court file. I'm looking at it now. It's not an official pleading. Neither does it state that you've requested information from the state that we refer to as discovery.
You didn't receive. I emailed. I actually faxed the special appearance. Did you receive it?
This isn't maritime or admiralty. Kansas is landlocked. And nothing in your charges happened anywhere near open water. It's not common law either. Kansas follows statutory law clear. Updated rules that spell out what's illegal and what the punishment is, just to be crystal clear. You're being charged under Kansas Statute Article 2, Section 82-235. That law says if you're driving on a Kansas road, you need a valid license. Period.
There's a document that looks like it is served or before a notary in Oklahoma that reflects what appears to be your signature and says respondent beneficiary of the named defendant in constitutional rights / benefits.
It should
Is
be
that
like
the document you're referring to?
Yeah, I think is it just only one they went through? Because there's like 4 pages, 4 or 5, a few pages that went through, not just one.
There's a one-page document.
There's only one. It's supposed to be more. I faxed the more over there. It was supposed to be like 4 pages.
It's one page.
Yeah.
Where it begins is at the top. It says the Supreme Court said in U.S. versus Mirsky.
Yeah, I have a copy right here with me. I think you're just referring to the last page, and I sent like 4 pages of them. I think I got it notarized at the end of it, and I think the notary already sent the last page to you, but it was supposed to be 4 more pages to go with that. And that was the special appearance.
All right. Are you entering a plea of guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Can I enter a plea at the moment because I'm not sure what I'm going to be tried under. What jurisdiction am I going to be tried under? I do not understand the nature of the cause of action being brought up yesterday.
Well,
Doesn't matter if they received it or not. That's irrelevant. You can't file a special appearance because you're not a licensed attorney. You've got 2 options: represent yourself or hire someone legally qualified to do it for you.
I've explained what you're charged with.
Yes.
I'm going to put you down as a plea of not guilty and set this matter for trial. If you wish to
my special appearance didn't make it. I need to resend it as well. How can I reset it so I can have a chance to resend my special appearance because it didn't make it into. I guess you already had the last copy of it. There's some more pages that you didn't receive. I need to enter that in beforehand. How can I reset it so I can do that? I have time to do that. I can do it today, and we can reset it for this same time next week if that's okay with you.
I'm going to go ahead and set this for trial. You can, if you have pretrial motions that you'd like to address, they need to be properly filed.
Okay.
Sometimes if people are representing themselves, they're still held to the same standard as an attorney would be.
Yes, sir.
And sometimes people don't have the experience to do that correctly. So there's an advantage to having an attorney. But I'm going to set aside 2 hours for bench trial.
I'd like to be tried by jury if that's okay. If I'm going to be separate trial, if it has to be separate trial, like
Have you made a written request for trial by jury?
I have not. This is my first appearance today.
If you're seeking to have a jury trial, then you're going to need to file a written motion in that regard.
Okay.
Again, pursuant to Kansas law, there are restrictions in that regard. When we set a jury trial, I generally have a pretrial date that we have. You will be required to be here at Elk County to conduct that hearing. If you have pretrial motions that you're wishing to have heard, we typically would do that in advance at a pretrial. I'm going to set a pretrial date at this time. It'll give you an opportunity to place your written motion for request for jury trial. We will set that hearing for, Sarah, can you give us a date within 30 days?
How long would you like for the pretrial, sir?
Anytime is fine before the
of the most misunderstood laws, especially by sovereign citizens, is the Sixth Amendment. It guarantees your right to know what you're being charged with, not to fully understand every legal detail. If the statutes confuse you, that's exactly why hiring a real attorney makes sense.
17
hour.
About 1 hour. Okay.
Ms. Gillette, on the 17th, do you have very much scheduled with Satterfield for your half day?
Can I do another day besides the 17th? I can't make that day. I have something on that day. Is there like maybe like the 15th or maybe after the 17th? That's the one day I cannot make.
We could do the morning of May 1st at 9 a.m.
On so May 1st at 9 a.m. he's headed to jury trial, which means, yeah, no YouTube stream for this one. Tragic. Big thanks to old Squishy Gardner for uncovering this wild case and sharing it. Go check out his channel for the full video. No commentary, tell him Team Skeptic sent you. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If not, hey, hit dislike, it's all good. Just be sure to comment and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss what's coming next.